The Lorraine 40T, a French autoloading Tier 8 premium medium tank, is a pretty dang strong vehicle. In fact, if you know how to use it correctly, this can be one of the most challenging opponents you will fight against you on the battlefield. With its 4-shell autoloader, dealing 225 damage per shot, that means that you're dealing 900 clip potential in a pretty quick succession of time. I think it's around 7.5 seconds. Now, that is long, to be fair. 7.5 seconds mean that most medium tanks that shoot at you are going to be able to have enough time to reload an actual second shell. But 900 damage in 7 seconds is literally half of any heavy tank and about a third or 2/3 of any medium. So, pretty dang strong on that gun. But to counter that, it has terrible armor. In fact, it's 55 on the front of the turret, which obviously isn't going to bounce anything. Even the worst pen stock tier 7, they're going through the Lorraine. So it's got basically no armor, 30 on the sides. It's bad, no armor. But it does carry great mobility, going 60 kilometers per hour forward and 23 in reverse. It actually has road wheels, which I find really, really interesting. Now, you might be looking at this tank and wondering, what the heck is that camouflage? I've never seen that before. Well, it turns out that I was able to get my hands on the Lorraine Fearless camouflage and model way, way before we even were able to get our hands on it from any of the Russian modders or anything like that. Thank you to my moderator, which is pretty dang sweet. That means that this is the first time you'll ever get to look at the Lorraine 40 Fearless. Now, I'm not exactly sure when it's coming out. I think I was told it's coming out in September. I'm not 100% on that because me listening to people like, what? Yeah, imagine listening to other people. But yeah, in all seriousness, I think I was told it's coming out in September. So if you wanted to get the ISX Fearless, let's say you've really been trying to grind it, you've been getting the points every month. Well, now is the time. Droodle's expert driver, yeah. But either way, if you wanted to get your hands on the ISX Fearless, I would highly suggest that you highly prioritize the next 2 or 3 months, forever how long it's in the game, before the Lorraine does replace it. Now, to what I'm aware, this will be a separate premium vehicle. It is not going to be a skin for the Lorraine. You're not going to be able to purchase the skin or this tank. So, if you wanted to get your hands on the Lorraine and you thought it was a freaking awesome looking tank, you're going to have to do some pretty good battles and ratings. Average probably maybe 3,000 damage in some of your games. I'm not really sure how much you need to get into Diamond League, because I remember when I first started trying to get my IS6 Fearless all the way back. It took me, I think, 2 months to get it. And, oh my god, it was one of the worst things I've ever done in the game. Grinding the IS6 Fearless. If you guys go back and you find the streams where I ground the IS6 Fearless, I actually think I unlisted some of them because it was so freaking painful trying to deal with bad teams while at the same time trying to win and get my points. I was like, oh! So, this is going to be the exact same thing for the Lorraine. It's not going to be easy to get, and you will need to be in Diamond League to get it. I personally, I don't know if I'm actually going to try and grind it. I think I will if I've got a lot of free time, because it's pretty cool. The tank looks nice, and it's another tier 8 premium to shove in my garage to say that Meaty doesn't have, so why would I not want it? But in all seriousness, I think I will actually try and grind it. It looks like a fun tank, and I really don't have much things to do right now, judging that I'm currently in Colorado with the worst Wi-Fi on the planet. It takes me like 3 hours to upload a video, so I'm uploading. I got plenty of time to do other things. Now, we here are shooting at that VK100, trying to get that last shell in. A bippity, boppity, boopity, and thank you for your hit points. We're now sitting at 1,560, and we took a pretty sizable chunk off that VK100. Now, the P44 Pantera is coming up behind that guy, and he's going to start shooting that guy in the booty. Not shart, but I do get just snapped in the edge of the tractor there. I was like, are you kidding me? But either way, we get that final shell into the VK100, and with that, all that's left is the WT, which, yeah, my shell bounced. Big rips from the Lorraine. That's another kind of iffy thing about this tank, is that the gun it's good, but you do have to sit there and wait for it to aim in a little bit. And what that means is you're giving the enemy, once again, more time to aim at you. The biggest killer of the Lorraine is Alpha, because obviously having 0 armor and having a big long clip with a stupid long clip reload. This is like a TVP at tier 8, except it doesn't have that burst type of gun. The issue with that is that means that if you make a mistake, let's say you bounce 2 of your shells, or you got to sit there and you got to aim, and you don't kill the enemy opponent, well, oh boy, you're going to be in for one rough ride, because a 20-second reload, I think it's even longer than 20, but either way, a 20-second reload in tier 8, where most mediums are sitting at about a 5-second reload, Yeah, that's not good. But thankfully, this Scorpion here was a true gamer. He actually really helped me win this game. Now, there you go. Finished him off. Yeah, it's just about a 20-second reload. But this Scorpion carried the game for me. Obviously, I put in a pretty sizable chunk of gameplay here, but you're going to see this Scorpion saves my booty. He shoots the Waffle, and as well he shoots the Yag Panther, makes the Yag miss his shot, and because of that, I was able to finish off the Yag. Or, he finished off the Yag. I shot him twice, so... Either way, this Scorpion was a trooper. He helped me out the entire game. He did a pretty good job, and yeah, that's nothing more I could ask of a teammate, is to do their job and roll as a battlefield. Not only did this guy do a good job in the back, but as well, what's his name? It is, oh no, Tahuti Ra. I'm sorry, I suck at pronouncing anything that is not English. I'm just terrible at it. I don't know why. But when I was back in high school, and my Spanish teacher once had me doing Spanish. You know, like people roll their R and they go, yeah, I can't do that. My Spanish teacher spent 3 hours with me trying to do the R, and I literally could not roll the R. It was the saddest thing on the planet. But hey, I still passed the class, right? That's all that matters. True dedication. Although I don't really remember much of Spanish anymore, which kind of sucks for me. But you can see here, I was really, really nervous because I didn't know if I was going to get spotted in this position. I wanted to make sure that I could spot off to this side over here, that I could see in front of me, and as well see this bush. The issue was I spotted the Waffle, and you'll never guess what? He spotted me. Yeah, that really sucked. I was so mad because that made my game from what was a pretty easy victory to now a little iffy. If the Scorpion gets high explosive, could be a pretty quick defeat. And speaking of the Scorpion, you're going to see very quickly that as well, the Yag Panther 2 pops up right onto the side. Now, I took a blind shot. I did not see any shell pop up there. I don't actually remember if I blind hit him. How many shells did I shoot at the Waffle? I guess I only hit 1, right? And 2 of them, so I guess we have to take off more than 200 hit points, and that would be it, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see how much I took off of him. But yeah, 2,766 damage this game, and not a bad game at all. That Scorpion finished off the Yag Panther for me, and he's also going to get a nice tap right into the Waffle. I even gave him a nice job and gave him effective player. I wish my teammates were always like this, and yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. I wanted to talk about the Lorraine no, not the Lorraine Defender, the Lorraine Fearless. Do I think it's worth it to try and grind? For any of you that are either avid players out there, you're 60, 70%, you're in some top clan, do I think that it's worth the grind? If you already own the Lorraine, honestly, no. It's, unless you really want to show off and say, I'm big stonk, it's really the exact same thing as a Lorraine. And if you want to suffer in ratings, and you already play ratings, then that's great for you. Then you'll just get the tank for free. But if you don't normally play ratings, and you don't like playing Blitz, I would highly suggest to just buy a Lorraine when it comes into the store, and save yourself the 5 years off of your life that you'll be trying to earn this tank. That's my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I do think it looks very nice, though. I like the chicken, the rooster, whatever you want to call that on the front. I think it looks very, very nice, too. But other than that, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.